Hello everyone. So, another deck. I've had a huge clear of my decks and treat myself because I'm in lockdown. Why not? But V or Veronica from V Love and Crystals has released a new deck, and she's looking for people for the pre-order or the first come first serve list. Apparently, I think it's called that. And I said, yeah, put my name down, go on, because that looks so cute. It's called the Eye Candy Oracle, and it's so nice. And she gave me a little note as well, which is fantastic, and I thought it was so sweet. She goes, we hope you love this deck, and may it bring you years of sweet joy. And I thought it was so cute. So I'm going to link her video below, because she does explain why she made the deck and why it's sweets and cakes and stuff like that, because she said, like, for dietary reasons she can't have this stuff anymore or something. So it's nice that she made a deck to feed herself that sweetness. So it does come in a little I can't remember what they're called, but it's like a mesh little bag, and they asked me what colour do you want, and I said I'll have pink please. When I say her daughter picked out the bag as well. Now I will say this first, when we get to the end I'm going to show you this first before we get into the deck. Oh no, caught in the ribbon. No, okay. I will say this first, the last card, which is the yin yang card, there's a typo on it, and she's actually posting out replacement cards. So she's actually posting these out, and I went, that's mad. And I was like, that's your posting, got a whole batch of just the one card. So it's supposed to be yin yang, not yin yang. And over here, if you say it's up the yin yang, it's like, where the sun don't shine, that's what that means over here. So I'm keeping that. That's like an Irish thing. She said an Irish slang without even saying, and going, that's up the yin yang. Oh goodness. But there's the backing. I think it's stunning. I think her husband did this, the backing. And there's the little blurb about the deck and where to find her stuff. But yes, big thanks goes to my husband and daughter for helping me bring this deck to life, and a big thank you to the talented photographers of these delicious visuals. So she gets the images and they just fiddled with them and stuff. It's great. Like, it's a beautiful deck, and it's really pretty actually, because I have the autumn one, and that's the one that went, oh, I need this in my life. But anyway, there's the backing again. How cute is that? Now, the reason why I was taking it out off camera is because I just did this for the last 20 minutes and I edged mine in pink. Because I went, why not? It's like a bubblegum pink. But whatever way it does it with the photos, it kind of looks like, what's that? Like, it's like the Muppet skin colours, like purple and pinks and stuff. It made it look really nice, and I actually like that. Because the photos are obviously on some of them, and it's not, doesn't have a same border all around. So we're going to get into this and just enjoy a nice little chat about it. So this is alignment, and I like this, the stack of macaroons. I do like how they're not perfect, like perfectly stacked, because things are lining up perfectly. You had to go through the corkscrews and the twists and turns to get there. So yeah. Now, she did give a guidebook, PDF guidebook. There is a reason for these, like the little cupcakes being different colours. I didn't get a chance to read it. I just want to get a first impression first before doing a dive in with that guidebook. And I do want to do a comparison of this and the autumn delight deck to see the quality difference and see what she's tweaked and what she's gone, like what's gotten better from the last deck. So I like doing that, giving like a little comparison. So yeah, that's alignment. Anticipation. I don't know, every time I see anticipation I think of Dr. Franken's, what's his name from Rocky Horror Picture Show, because he goes, anticipation. I don't know why I thought that. But I do love this. That'd be a really cool aspect. It's like you're waiting for the s'mores to be, and fun fact, been to America and I've never had a s'more, and I should have. Oh, but I was very intimidated by the size of the campfire size marshmallows. It's like a fist. Oh, like, what is that? It's a child's head, that is. It's how big the marshmallows were. So like our ones would be that big. That's as big as we get. And I'm like going, what's happened? Anyway, but that's anticipation. And we don't have graham crackers over here. That's another one. Autumn. Of course, there's season cards in this, so like there obviously are sweets with autumn. So like there's a pumpkin spice latte pie. Do you hear me? Pumpkin spice pie. So that's really cool. I love that. And she has these little stars as a filter over it. Gives a little bit of sparkle. It's really nice. Birth. I love this. It's a birthday. Can I go to this party? Like, this is stunning. Like, this is so beautiful. Can I be this kid and get this? My goodness, it's gorgeous. I've only seen some, and while I was edging, I was just like focused on edging, don't look at the picture, trying to ignore it. Bitterness. Lemonade. I've actually never had homemade lemonade, because I know. See, I might be thinking of stereotypes from films and stuff. Like, does anyone actually sit outside with a lemonade stand now? Do you know what I mean? In America? Bitterness. That's really nice. It actually looks very refreshing. Careless. Yeah, you were careless. You spilt the presentation. No, ruined the hot chocolate. No. Oh, no, I don't. I remember having this kind of syrup. It's the syrupy chocolate, and it's so grotesquely sweet. Like, I would go for, what would I go for? Probably melt some Nutella and that'd be it, because that's fine. I love this childhood. And now it could go this way, or this way, but it's like, it's nice to see how colourful and, like, fun food was when you were a kid. Like, nowadays, I've seen this plate that some kids have, and it's a board game. Get one, so you have to eat the 2 grapes before you get to the next step. And then underneath the little tray at the end is like a sweet, and it's really cute. I was like, good lord, like, kids are spoiled, like, when it comes to fun food. Like, when I was younger, my mum got this impression thing, like you pushed it into the bread and it made a smiley face, and that was it. And you put it in the toaster and you're like, I've got my smiley toast, I'm happy now. I'm all good. I'll put a bit of honey on it and I'll be happy. Clutter. I love this. It's like the sprinkles. But like, that can go this way or this way. I love how she has some that can go landscape or not. Like, that's really pretty. The clutter. Like, I'm making heads or tails of those sprinkles. Commitment. I love this. And it's a wedding cake. Brilliant. Like, that's a brilliant dessert for commitment. And I like how it's floral and it doesn't have the little bride and groom on top, because nowadays it could be a groom and a groom, or a bride and a bride, or a universal looking cake for a wedding. Concealment. I love this. Like, oh look, it's an apple but it's covered in chocolate and it's not healthy for you. I swear it's not healthy for you, and you eat it, it's an apple. I like that. It's really cool. I remember making them when I was younger. Confession. Oh, that's cute. I like that. The disco ball is like how you feel, and you're like, I'm putting this show on the outside, and then the inside's like, boom, I'm at a party, here's all my emotions. That's very good. You're confessing your emotions. Conversion? That's an or, isn't it? Because sometimes the joint writing, I cannot read it. I used to write in, what's it called? I used to write joint writing. Yeah, it's an or. It's a conversion. So that's interesting. You're making something healthy into something sweet, because when you blitz up fruit? What's a fruit? When you blitz up fruit, the enzymes and the sugars break down, so it makes it more sweeter. And yeah, so that's an interesting conversion. I'm relating it. I'm going by it like first impressions and saying, I love that. Little sundae, spider sundae, for death. Spider sundae. That's just cute. I like that. That's really nice. Just say self-explanatory. Dissolve. I loved when I saw this. Like, I didn't spoil myself too much. And I didn't spoil myself too much because I wanted to have first impressions and stuff. So I like how this was candy floss for dissolve. That's so fluffy. Like, that's insanely fluffy. Divination, and I love how it's the marshmallow bits from a cereal. I can't eat them anymore, good lord. Like, oh, hurt my teeth. The sugariness of it. But I remember growing up, there was this Pokemon one. And I just went, I just want the marshmallow Pikachus, the Squirtle and the Charizard can go away. That was so funny. Oh. But yeah, I love this. That's really cute. So divination. Divine Feminine. Now I'm going to take the 2 cards here and show the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. Can we look at that? I love how the Divine Feminine is very elegant, and it's like an elegant ice lolly Black Forest Gato thing, and then the Divine Masculine is like this otherworldly galaxy space looking cupcake. Because you know the phrase men are from Mars and women are from Venus. That's what I was like getting that vibe from it, like how elegant and like women are, and then how masculine and mysterious men are. Do you know what I mean? Like in that sense, contrast of like this deep purple and this deep like galaxy space below with these two. And I like to have dreams, and I love how they're these little stars, these little candy stars. We have them here, but they're like these little. It's more of a sphere, and it has little crystals on it. I can't think what they're called, but they taste like popcorn or nothing, and they're really nice. Dreams. When you wish upon a star. Emotions. I like this. A cup, and it's a cup of emotions, and I actually have a packet of love hearts in my bag. Oh my god! There are these little like sherbet little sweets, and they have a little thing written on them saying, "Hug me, love me, be mine, don't leave me." And there's one I found that said, "Don't leave me," and I went, "What is this?" Oh, it was so funny. But yeah, emotions. Emptiness. Yeah, I love this. You need to find someone to give you the ice cream. There you go. Emptiness, and I love those waffle cones. They're so good. But there's emptiness, and I like the blue. Like, that's insane, that blue. That's a nail polish you want. Endurance. I like this. Fairy cakes. They're so stable, and I love that endurance. They endure anything. You can make a fairy cake and make it into the Divine Masculine cupcake so easily, you know. They're such a stable thing for making anything special, so that's the endurance there. I like that. Family. I always have so many memories. There's actually a picture I found of me in my old house in my childhood home, and it's a picture of my mom and me baking, and I went, why were we not baking, do you know? And I think we're making gingerbread we're making cookies, but I don't think they're gingerbread, but we're using a gingerbread colour. Like, you know, family was that's a good thing for cookies making and stuff, because kids can make cookies. I've done it in my childhood, so it's a good thing. Flexibility. I thought it said hexability because the font. I said hexability. It's raw witches. We want to hex flexibility, but yeah, that makes sense because of the gummy worm. But yeah, flexibility. It does look like hexability though, if you look at it differently. Freedom. Yeah, look. We all need that freedom to go to the beach. We can't because of pandemic. It's fun. Yay. But you know what? We can make cocktails at home. Why not? I love this fulfillment. It's phenomenal. That is gorgeous. Like, there's a restaurant here. I think most people have TGI Fridays, but most countries have it. And they have an Oreo sundae, and it's sickeningly chocolate with that syrup. But it's so worth it. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. Because that is just so fulfilling at the end of, like, I've done my healthy meal, I need to treat myself. There you go. Fusion. I love this. It's like the icing that's on top of the Offbeat Donuts is a place here, and they have a unicorn donut. It's just a ring donut with the face of a unicorn, and they have the this kind of icing just on top, and they put a little candy, like white chocolate horn on it, and I went, it tastes better when it's pink. Why does it always taste better when it's pink? That's the sentence. Why does everything taste better when it's pink or purple? Do you know? Gossip. Spill the goddamn tea. Spill the tea. We need to spill the tea. That is me in a card. I don't like gossip. I like hearing it, but I don't like being involved in it. Does that make sense? Like, just tell me something to entertain me. Tell me something. I stay away from it if it's negative. But you know, like, come on, tell me what's going on in your life. I'm in lockdown. Give me something. But I love that. And why does this teacup remind me of my nan? Like, she has these pink versions of them, and they're gorgeous. Insanity. Insanity, huh? I'm like, whew. Oh, I like that. It's like a quick. I was like looking at the lollipops, going, why are lollipops insanity? And I just looked at it. Like, there are lollipops like that where it's a lollipop, but it's actually marshmallow, and that's like that would drive you nuts. Like, I thought it was a lollipop. I do like this though. It's very pretty. Insanity. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Insight. Now, I saw the reading she did with the cards. I skipped to the end of the reading because I know Veronica does the readings at the end of her videos, like myself sometimes, most of the time now. And I saw this one. I went, oh, it's so cute, but really creepy, because I get really freaked out where there's eyes in places there they shouldn't be. So that's really cool. The insight. Little candy eyes. That looks like the Cookie Monster. I don't know why, but it's really cute. Integrity. I love that. So cute. Like, you could see it this way, but you can also see it that way. That's so pretty. Oh, pastel mint. So pretty. Manifestation. And we all have cinnamon. Manifestation. But I love that. It's like here, it's like this bright colour and then black. Stunning. Nourishment milk. This is peppermint milk by the looks of it. I've never seen that before. But milk is more nourishing for most people, and I get it. If you don't drink milk, actually, like cow's milk, fine. But milk is still a nourishment, even if it's from an almond. That could be anything. It could be anything. You know, it could be any kind of milk. But, you know, milk is nourishment. Potential. Oh, it's interesting. A coffee bean. Doesn't make sense, because a coffee bean has so much potential depending on where it's grown. Like, if it's grown in Brazil, it becomes a Brazilian blend because the soil has changed the flavour, or they roast it differently, they do different things to it. It could become a coffee cake. Like, that's the other thing. It could become ground up, it could become instant. There's so much potential for coffee, so I like that. I'm a coffee addict, so I'm sorry if I got really in depth in the profession. I like that. It's so cute. The effort that would have gone into making that bow, though, if it's since it's real. Profession, like your profession. I always thought it'd be a graduate, like, little cap. I don't know why. I thought it was a graduate cap when I looked at it first. Prosperity. Oh, it's a lot of work. Have you seen those crepe cakes? The ones that are like rainbow and they get different coloured. They have to make the pancakes different colours and then do it layer by layer and then go one layer cream, one layer cream, one layer cream, and keep going. And then coat the thing. Oh no, that just reminds me of that rainbow when you cut into it. The effort is there, but you're just like, I'm more like, it's okay, don't put that much effort into a cake. Okay, so we have recuperation. That's cute. I like that. Just have breakfast in bed. It's fine. Chill. It's fine. Restless. I love this kind of wintry feel. Oh, I am feeling restless today. Had an interview today, so I was like, oh, mentally drained afterwards. So I thought I'd edge this to calm down and not fall asleep, and then listen to a meditation of ASMR and all that lovely stuff. Reunion. Soon we'll all be reunited with our loved ones and after this lockdown and stuff. I get to see my grandparents. I haven't seen them in so long. It's not fair. Oh, it's not fair, the whole thing, but you know. Reunion. Rewards. I like that. I always remember these sweets, the ones with the picture in them. You get them in like fun fairs if you want something, or you get them off your nan going, oh, you did a good job watering the garden for me here, and they hand you them and you go, where do you get them? Like, where do you get them? Risks. Wow, that is a risk in itself. Balancing a donut on a straw, I'm like, that's gonna tip over. My goodness, that's really cool. I like that. Scars? Yeah, scars. Okay. It does look like two R's or two S's, so it's very... The joint writing is tough to read. Oh, that's the only thing I'll say about it, but other than that, it's fine. But that's just me. I find joint writing hard to read. Scars, that makes sense. And you need comfort food. Like, deal with your pain. Have some waffles. Seclusion. This was probably one of my favourite cards because it's a hermit card in itself. And it's so pastel. I love it. Beautiful. Sensuality. I like that. We all need a good, like, you know, do you know when you're just like, I just want a sticky toffee pudding? I know it's not that, that's not what it is in the picture, but you know when you're just like, I just want to pig out. And I want to be sensual. Like, let me be sensual about me pigging out, 'cause it's me, and leave me be. Like, I love myself, but I love food. Service. I love that. That is such a... where can you get that wooden spoon? If that's Photoshop, that's not fair, but that is amazing. A heart-shaped spoon. Oh, it's lovely. Service. Like, here, do you want your hundreds and thousands from the clutter? Spring. Look how cute that is. Can I find this cup? That is so cute. This bowl, this cup. Is it a bowl or a cup? I think those are... They're not macaroons, they're macaron. There's two different ones, isn't there? There's a macaroon and a macaron. There's two different ones. One's French and one's something different, isn't it? I don't know, but one's bigger than the other. I know that much. That's the only difference. It's a staycation. Like, 2020 is a staycation in itself, isn't it? That is literally a staycation. You can see now the cupcake has changed. I wasn't paying attention to it, I was like focusing on the card. But it's changed to a chocolate one, so it's nice. Oh, it's lovely. Summer. Oh, that's gorgeous. But I don't know if half those flowers are edible though. Summer. So pretty. Support. You can't go wrong with cookies and milk, okay? I don't normally go for Oreos because they're not often here, usually. Well, where I've been, they don't normally show up in stock. So just go for a chocolate chip cookie and just have that in milk and you're like, yep, I'm good. I'm really good, that's fine. And it's like the support of just that, you know. Surprises. So I can tell it says surprises. There's just some cards are just tough to read. Surprises. Like, is it a donut? Is it... What is it? I don't know. Is it a cupcake? No, it's a surprise. We'll find out. Tainted. Ooh. I love that. There's all these perfect ones at the back and this one's just been smashed. And you're like, why? You tainted it. Why? Why you ruined this chocolatey goodness? But it's one of those like a volcano ones. And that's really cool. Twisted. Wow. Oh, and it's a Twizzler. Holy... I was like, wait a minute, there's something wrong with that tea. It's a Twizzler coming out of a... That is twisted. That's an illusion. It's very twisted. Very, very twisted. That was tea. I was like, no, we had the gossip. That's amazing. That's a Twizzler coming over. That's really good. And then winter is this gorgeous peppermint candy cane one. Oh, that's beautiful. And of course we have the yin yang one. Yin and yang? I think it's yin and yang. But yeah. And yeah, no, it's stunning. It's a lovely card. she just messaged me going, I said, oh, by the way, it arrived today. And she goes, oh, by the way, there's a misprint on one of the cards. I went, oh, that's fine. I'll keep it as an Irish memento. Up the yin yang. Up your yin yang. Up the yin yang. So I say up the yin yang. Right, let's do a reading. Let's see how they shuffle. Oh. Wait, I can't remember where she gets them made. It's not Gamecraft, it's the other one. I think it's playingcards.com or something like that. I'll link it below because they're there. But this is stunning, this deck. the quality is much better than, I can feel the quality difference is much more improved than the autumn deck. Oh, that one moved. Do 3 cards. A little affirmation or something for the day. I'm trying not to do too many readings this week, or like because of the political stuff that's going on in America. Like I was like, I might switch to my fluff deck because I think people need some positivity here, not some in-depth tarot stuff. And the bottom of the deck, why not? Okay. Okay, so we have 3 cards. Deep breath in. And we have 1, 2, or 3. Oh, we got conversion. Okay, so conversion is all about change, I feel. It's definitely, there's some change coming. I'm just drawing from the top here. Scars. It's changing your view on your baggage and your scars you've had in the past. Your emotional baggage, your emotional scars. You have to deal with them, okay? Can't ignore them. You have to deal with them. So I feel like you need some time to change. Not like it's fruit and then it's something sweet. So maybe you could have been a healthy person and then you're kind of feeling drained and just not feeling great, and then someone just says you need a pig out day, so deal with your scars on a binge day. So deal with the emotional baggage on a binge day. That's really interesting. Conversion, I feel, is just change, and you're changing or transitioning into something, you know? You're changing into something here. Card number 2. Risks. What risks are you not taking? Top of the deck. Surprises. Okay. You're sideswiped by something, right? Something comes out of the blue, and you're analysing it too much rather than seeing it as a positive. You're like, wait, what's the risk? What am I giving up? What am I sacrificing? What's this? And then this surprise comes along, and it should be a good thing, but you're overthinking it. You're definitely overthinking it way too much. I definitely feel that. Surprises are just there. They're good things. They're not like, it's not a tower card, it's a surprise, okay? A surprise is usually happy and good and joyful. And you're thinking, oh, what are the risks I'm taking here if I go with this spontaneousness, do you know? So that's interesting. Oh, number 3 is spring. So I feel like once I draw this next card, okay, we got restless. Okay, we got restless. Okay, I'm gonna move these down for a minute. Talk about this one. 3 is spring, so I feel like when spring does come around, there will be some restlessness in the air, but like spring is all about rebirth and rejuvenation and, you know, coming into a new year, technically, because that's what it is. And I understand people in the southern hemisphere have a different season and all that, but when the new year comes around, we're all gonna be restless. Like, 2020 was exhausting, okay? 2020 was exhausting. I want to do one more. I'm gonna shuffle it actually for that one because I want to see what does it say about that. Prosperity. Okay, so once you do some you feel knackered, right? But in the spring, it's when it's going to hit, okay? Springtime is going to be a big thing. Spring is all about rejuvenation, rebirth, all that stuff. But you feel tired because going through all that change and maturity is a lot. And prosperity shows that there is some good and there's a finish line. There's a finish line in sight, so don't worry about that. Okay, I will leave that there, guys. That is the Eye Candy Oracle by V Love and Crystals. That is just stunning. I can't get over it. So I was doing the first impressions thing, so I didn't even, as I said, didn't look at the book. Looked at a few sample cards she emailed me and the other people on the list. But well, I'll leave her Etsy shop below, and I think I don't know if she still has her discount going or whatever. I can't think of it, but message her on Etsy or whatever, or like message her on Etsy or her email and see what she says, because I'm not quite sure if the PayPal discount is still going, but sure, It's a lovely deck. I'd recommend it to anyone. So that is the Eye Candy Oracle by Be Loving Crystals. I'll leave that there, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!